Well, I'll tell you about the blues. The blues is something that you play when you're in a low mood or something, and the hardships that you have had through life. It's just a mood that you are in. But the average person take blues as what you might call a plaything, but blues is really serious. Blues is something that you have to play coming from your heart. And blues have been going on for the centuries and centuries. And blues was written in years and centuries ago, and they will always last. Say, for instance, you be lonely, and your girlfriend or your wife, you be in a melancholic mood or something. Well, you just want to hear some blues. Then you just go in and relax your nerves. Blues is something that relaxes your nerves. Take a man, he have been prosperous, making lots of money. Well, I mean, when his money's all gone, what else is left but the blues? So he just sit around and listen to the blues. There's so much good feeling in the blues. That's the main thing about the blues. And you don't have to have any money to have the blues. And you don't have to be around people. Be alone to yourself. Time to think about your mistakes that you made in life. The money, everything. That's what you call the blues.
It's not very much of songs that Negro got from whites, because Negro people always was a kind of a singing group of people. You see, we was kind of a little different. We were a segregated bunch down among the white people. The white man, and he could learn popular music like reading notes. The Negro couldn't. All he had to get from his music was God give him in his heart. And that's the only thing he got. And he didn't get that from the white man. God gave it to him.
Look around, look at me, white folks say you're gonna kill that nigga day. Like nigga, baby, black feet and shiny eyes, black old wolf, fall and away beneath your blue feet. Want to turn that nigga around and knock him in the head. And the white folks say better kill that nigga good. That nigga, knock him in the head. But the white folks say, you better kill that nigga good. All of the digga-dagga, eat the meat, up in the morning. Come on, get so very my daddy. Oh, long a dick that I can eat the meat to the good. Up in the morning, I'll be free.
We sharecropped out on a farm. And more or less, that's the way we had making a living. I mean, my father followed that kind of labor. I mean, that's the honest labor that he knew, was to do sharecropping for a living. In which and why that was the hard side of life.
My old man? Well, you see, he was a blues player a long time ago. And I used to sit down and look at him play. And my mother said when I guess I must have been about 9 months old. So while he'd be playing his box, I would shout in her arms. She just couldn't hold me, I couldn't be still. So when I come to know myself, I was playing an old number by the name of Move to Kansas City. And the box was bigger than I was. I could sit up in a chair like this. I had to, sit on the floor. And I was playing Move to Kansas City then. So it rocked on. I used to look at my dad play all nights. Two for Tech, two for Tennessee. All you women down on me, gotta move. Gotta move. Gotta move now, baby. Now, honey, what it don't lie you.
I wanted to be a blues singer. And so I started playing the blues. One evening, my dad said, "You're going to be a blues player? You want to be a blues player?" I told him yes. He said, "Well, I'll buy you a piano." So he bought me a piano and brought it to the house. That was on a Friday, which my mother didn't know I would play. My mother was a Christian woman. She didn't like blues. That Saturday morning, my mother and dad went to town from the country. And during the time they were going to town, well, I locked the house up. I was no one but myself in the house. And I started playing the blues. But my mother forgot her pocketbook and she had to come back and get her pocketbook before she got to town. She unlocked the door and I was playing the blues. And she went back and told my father, said, "You know what?" She said, "Otis is playing the blues." And my father spoke this, said, "Well, if he's playing the blues, let him play the blues." And my father kept me up for 3 nights playing the blues. And I'll tell you the type of the blues was he liked for me to play. It's a real old number. One of these days, people's and it won't be long. One of these days, people's and it won't be long. Yeah, you gonna look for me, baby, and your daddy will be gone. You know I'm just a poor country boy, right off of Mr. Rudolph Farm. You know I'm just a poor country boy, Mr. Rudolph Farm. You never have a chance to get an education. I'm only telling you where I'm from. When the moon rises at night, I be laying down in my bed. Well, when the moon rises at night, I be laying down in my bed. You know I be wanting somebody to come and rub my aching head. I get up so early in the morning, 'cause my boss allowed me to sleep so late. I used to rise early in the morning, my boss allowed me to sleep so late. You know that's why I'm from the country. That's why I'm going back home to stay.
I had lots of trouble when I was, young. I was kind of a mean kid there. It was hard to get along with. And some places I'd be where we'd have a few fights. Called me to go to the road, the old boy said County Road. That's when you bridge game. I worked there a couple of 100 days. Working on the road gang ain't no easy thing, I tell you. Every evening when you come in, well, they would change you. They'd lock you with a chain around your leg. And they had a tent made with bunk on each side, row of bunks on each side. So you had a bunk of your own that locked you to this post, next one to that post, all the way down. They lock all of you up. So therefore, you'd be locked at night, and the next morning when you get ready to go out for breakfast, the man would come out and lock you. You go out and eat your breakfast and catch your mules, hit the wagon, and get right on down to the work.
My man, certain evil, you'd be evil too. Oh yes, some evil, you'd be evil too. Oh yes, some evil, you'd be evil too. Gotta stand right here, see what my daddy gonna do. Well, you brought me to this, Daddy, now you done left town. Oh, you brought me this, Daddy, now you done left town. Brought me this, Daddy, now you done left town. But you stayed with me until you thought you drug me down. I'm gone away, ain't coming back no more. Gone away, won't be back no more. When I leave this time, you can paint crepe on your door. Me and my baby done had a falling out. Me and my baby had a falling out. Me and my baby had a falling out. I just wanna tell you what it was about. She liked the whiskey, I liked the gin. She liked the whiskey, I liked my doodle gin. She liked the whiskey, I liked my doodle gin. Well, I like my women, she liked the outside men.
I learned how to peddle dope in all forms, and I have used it to certain degrees, but I mean, I just, didn't get a habit, but I did use some of it. I got selling moonshine in them days and on the side and gambling, running my gambling joint. And I was a pretty good talker and a pretty good mixer because I came from the South and I know how to say yes sir, no sir, and get next to my superior, which is white people, and they, just went along with my jive. I mean, I just knowed how to jive them, and they let me got away with a whole lot of stuff that I wouldn't if I'd have been a little hostile towards them. In the meantime, I had done whooped my boss on the job, which was a white fella. I had done whooped him around a little bit, and I was just a guy who likes to fight and just a roughneck all the way around. I got argument over this Ardella Miles with a fellow by the name Lamar Kilgo. And he said, I wouldn't fight you, but I'd shoot you rather than fight with you. And so then 2 weeks later, he did shoot me on the 13th day of September 1930, and that's where I got blind.
I got a woman in West Helena, Arkansas. Yes, I got a woman in West Helena, Arkansas. She buys me them long-toed shoes, keep that brown mule in my jaw. We buys peanuts from a blind man, all up and down the line. Yeah, that's me and my baby down there, yeah. She buys peanuts from a blind man, all up and down the line. We ball Saturday night and Sunday night. Monday morning, she gets up and rise and shine. Yeah, she done all the work. Well, all right.
With no clothes on, all such as that. Sometimes you find them through out of windows and so forth. Yeah, on Beale Street. Spoon class of women running up down the street all night long and get knocked in the head with bricks and hatchets and hammers and pocket knives, razors and so forth like that, and running down to the foot of Beale Street and make some of them run off the rubber and drown and all such as that. And roustabouts on the boat would come in at 3 and 4 and 5 o'clock in the morning when the boats come in to Kate Adams, and used to call that a boat you used to call a woman's boat on the water, and all women would follow that boat. Just pay 50 cents for cabin fare and ride that boat from Memphis to Rosedale, and that's the way they made the money, go up and down the road. I'm going to Newport News, baby. Catch a battleship across that doggone sea. I'm going to Newport News, baby. Catch a battleship across that doggone sea. How you know that woman that I'm loving? Play that fool could not keep with poor me. She got a man on a man, boy. Kid on a doggone kid. She got a man on a man, boy. Got a kid on a doggone kid. Kid man and got so bugged. Glad that fool he just could not keep it in. Now don't you wish your easy roller what would let you like mine? Now don't you wish your easy roller what would let you like mine? Lord, every time she walks, she reels and she rocks behind.
That's what you call Chock House days. See you go in them bad Chock houses, and the police didn't ever do anything but they run in here and raid it and make them guys break up the Chock barrel and throw it and then a home brew, you know. And the worst of it was, like me and you, we sitting here and up yonder where we was, if the house had that home brew, man, they'd take it all out there and get one of them brick buildings. And it sound like, whoa, pow, every time I hit that building, he do a shoot. Pow, 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 glass flying, pow, pow. And we said there, Lord, isn't there a raiding somewhere? All that good movie. Yeah, they're raiding somewhere. Man, I'm telling you the truth. Yeah, play all night long. To show you that I love me. See, when I was working at the grocery, see, like I'm here now, I'd be right on this piano till 7 o'clock in the morning. Get up from it, never move. Play it till 7 o'clock in the morning. Be trying.
Take most blues singers, they have lived rough lives, or they have been rough in their life before they changed, because hard struggles and hard times, it makes people hard and mean towards each other, regardless to who they are. If you have poverty, you must have roughness, because when you come up a rough way, it makes you tough and ready to battle at anything. Maybe people isn't talking about you, but you get an ink, and like somebody they say, well, maybe if you're a gang of people, and some person, especially some white person, say, move back. Well, you automatically think they're talking to you. Move back for what? What am I gonna move back for? But you see, because poverty makes you rough, and it makes you like that. That's part of the blues.
down so long. Being down do not worry me no more. I've been down so long. Being down do not worry me no more. I'm gonna pack my suitcase, cross the way you know I go. Some people have their trouble, but I've been having mine all my life. Some people have their trouble, but I've been having mine all my life. But one day I will get lucky. Oh Lord, before I die.
And Morgan Street at that time, there was the colored limelight. That's where all the sporting people congregated. From there back to the Mississippi levee to a place that they called Boots. The levee at St. Louis was known throughout the country as the origination of blues. When I was young, I used to play around for the sporting houses, and only thing that I would get would be 50 cents and a chance to be there and look at all the big time sports come in and spend their money. And at that time, there weren't any taverns and there was very few saloons. They just had what they call the good time houses, and that's where you could find anybody in the life in St. Louis. Was it the sporting houses that they would call them. I didn't make no living at playing blues because I was just quite young and just glad to be around the sporting people and to be around the older people. I'd have to go in and they'd ask me to play the blues for them, and we'd start sometime at 2 o'clock in the evening and stay till 2 o'clock the next evening and wouldn't even come out the house or stop.
Out again. The Henry Brown Blues. People say they like them around here, but I want to get pretty happy sometimes. Kind of happy myself. It plays all over town. McMahon, Jim McMahon, Bond,
Franklin. Boys are all kicking them up around St. Louis Avenue now. I'm gonna pick it, baby. You little sweet devil, you. Okay, sugar.
Now, this song is a song I used to use on the railroad when I was laying track when I was called a Gandy-Dancer. We used to sing this as we drove steel. Driving steel mean putting spikes in railroad ties to hold the track steady and like that. And then we also used it when we was lining up the tracks. And we used to have a song like that about lining up the track. He said, oh, working on the railroad, I'm hammering steel. Oh, hotter the sunshine, well, the weather I feel. Working on the railroad, hammering steel. Well, hotter the sunshine, Lord, the better I feel. There, I got a letter from Hagen Town. Said East St. Louis is burning down. Working on the railroad, hammering steel. Well, hotter the sunshine, Lord, the better I feel. Now I'm gonna play John Henry the Steel Driver Man, but we used several different songs, and one of them was a song about, we said, well, you got your pistol, and I got mine. Said, rap on your cottage, partner, if you don't mind dying. You got your pistol, and I got mine. Rap on your cottage, partner, if you don't mind dying. And then the boss would get kind of nervous when we don't have the track line it up and right for the train when the fast train coming along, and said, and he used to pull out his watch. In them days, he used a watch he called a Waterbury, them dollar watches. And he said, we sung a little verse too. It said, oh, Captain got a Waterbury, and it's just like mine. Say the boat's still a running, Lord, they won't keep time. Captain got a Waterbury, and it's just like mine. They both still a running, Lord, and they won't keep time. Now, John Henry. John Henry was a steel driving man, Lord, Lord. Henry was a railroad man. Well, the foreman said to John Henry, he says, what can you do? I can line a track and carry a jack. I can pick and shovel too. Lord, Lord, pick and shovel too. Now John Henry said to the foreman, says a man ain't nothing but a man. And before that steam drill beat me down, he says, I die with the hammer in my hand. Lord, Lord, die with the hammer in my hand. John Henry was a steel driving man. Lord, Lord, Henry was a railroad man. Now John Henry hammered in the mountain along about 10:30. You could hear his hammer ringing, you could hear it singing in the wind. Lord, Lord, hear it singing in the wind. And John Henry said to his shaker, says, you better pray. He says, if I miss a piece of steel tomorrow, be your buried day. Lord, Lord, be your buried day. John Henry was a
12 years old, she was driving steel like a natural man. Lord, Lord, she drove steel like a natural man. John Henry was a steel driving man. John Henry was a railroad man. Well, it's Peckerwood, woodpecker, what make your head so red? 'Cause I've been whacking on the levee and the sun done burnt my head. Lord, Lord, oh, the sun done burnt my head. John Henry was a steel. Lord, Lord, John Henry was a railroad man.
You know, I heard the Santa Fe blow one morning. I cried like a child. And that engine was shooting much steam. And I talked with the conductor, the brakesman, and the caboose. He said, "Where you going, boy?" I said, "I'm going to Cow Switch." So you know I don't know nobody ride this train? Boss, I'm hungry. What can you do? I said, "I can fiddle a little bit." He said, "Well, all right, go on and tell me how you do that." I said, "I do it on the piano." He said, "All right, but you ain't got no piano." That's right. "But if I catch a Santa Fe, I'm gonna find one." He said, "I'll let you ride." He said, "All right." And she blowed. For number 1435, Mountain Jack. So he let me ride. But there's a non-stop there. And I quit up. And I met old Robinson there. He's an old-time piano player. And the sawmills and rode him out. He said, "Son, take my place." I said, "I will." So what you coming here on? It's on the Santa Fe, but one road. He said, "How you get by the brakesman?" I told him who I was. He said, "Who is you?" I said, "Well, I ain't much, but I try to say what I'm gonna do." He said, "What you gonna tell him? What you told you tell him?" I said, "Well," I said, "Look here." I said, "I'm just here trying to catch this train." He said, "I don't want you to ride my train." I said, "I know it's against the law to do that, but I'm on my way if you let me." So he said to me, he says, "Get on and ride." "Where you going?" "It's Cow Switch." That's where they make real saw, lumber, change ships. One ship going to one barrel house at the sawmill. Brakeman said, "You left the barrel house too," but he didn't have time. Was he on the train? I said, "I'm on here too." So when you're off, they come by and see me sometime. He says, "I will." Well, the most reason I sing the blues
because most things in my life and coming up, everything was so difficult, it seemed like to me. So it seemed like I had a harder time than most people. And I worked in the field. I lived from Clarksdale, from there out to Jackson, working. And it mostly keeps me with the blues because everything I go to do, it turns out to like backwards. And the songs that I sing them from my heart and the way I feel. I love the blues because the blues is the only thing give me relief when I get to the place where it seems like everything goes wrong.
Smoky Mountain, darling, where I belong to be. I said it's Smoky Mountain, darling, where I long to be. I can't stay here no longer, baby, because you know this ain't no place for me. I say out on the desert. You know the rain, darling, was falling down. Out on the desert, baby. You know why this cold rain was falling down. Wasn't nothing I could do, darling, because you know out of square I was Chicago bound. I hated to go, boys, but I had to. I had got busted down in my hometown, you know what I mean? Ragged, dirty, and broke, didn't have no job. I had to do something. Walked up to my friends, though. You know what? He wouldn't let me a helping hand. I said, creeps on the mountain. You know, it's creeps out on that old Santa Fe. I said, creeps out on the mountain, darling. You know it's crepes out on that old Santa Fe. But it's not like that one down in my heart, darling. I just swear when you're taking my baby from me.
There's a lot of things what give you the blues, what give me the blues, or any man the blues. It's somewhere down the line that you have been hurt someplace.
Oh, sing the blues, Dan.
I know. I know. Yes, I know. I hope one day my luck will change. I done had to work so hard. Nothing still won't go right. I got no girlfriend. And the only one I had, she left me last night. That could be bad. Honest the truth is sad. Oh, so sad when you lose the best girl you ever had.
I was playing in a honky-tonk in Belzona, Mississippi. And what I mean by the honky-tonk is this. It's like when people don't have other places to go, there's places they can't go in Belzona. And the only place they could go is to a honky-tonk on a weekend. They all come to a place and they sit down to a piano and they start a bellhousing. What I mean by bellhousing, it means store porching. And store porching means one man be playing a piano. One man be playing a piano. And when he started playing, he done either lost all his money at the gambling table or don't have enough money to get in the gambling game. And so that's what I call bellhousing. And so after he lose all his money, won't nobody let him have no more money to gamble with, he sent out to the piano and he started playing.
Some people used to call me lucky, but my luck to me seemed to fail. Yes, some people call me lucky, but to me my luck began to fail. I've been looking for that woman, you know, ever since my love began. I don't stop drinking and gambling now, and I don't run around no more. Yes, I don't stop drinking and gambling, people. Yes, and I don't run around no more. Yes, you know, I'm gonna find my woman. Whoa, but I don't care where she goes.
Even if the blues is of evil and a man somebody to go ahead and sing a religious song, which is good, now how could you fault him? So tomorrow if he want to sing the blues, he go back. Whether it's a good mood or bad mood, it's still a mood. And I think the truth itself will touch anything. I mean, if it's anything that have the knowledge of the truth, I think the truth will have some kind of bearings on it. If the blues is delivered in the truth, which most of them are, they are told exactly as the story go, and as the feeling that they have, so I think it'll touch. As I was saying, if I sing the blues and I tell the truth, what have I done? What have I committed? I haven't lied. So it's just a tone. I mean, it's just a frame of mind that people are in.
Oh, I woke up this morning, dreaming night and day. Well, I woke up this morning, dreaming night and day. I put my hand on the pillow, woman brown and used to lay. Oh, tied up my jumper and ironed up my overall. Oh, tied up my jumper, ironed up my overall. My brownie done quit me, God knows she had it all. Well, I woke up this morning, the chicken was drawn for day. Well, I woke up this morning, the chicken was drawn for day. My hand on the pillow for my brownie used to lay. Well, mama, what you wanna do? Oh, tell me, mama, what you wanna do? I done everything, mama, try to get along with you. Oh, it used to be sugar, but I know you ain't sweet no more. Oh, it used to be sugar, but I know you ain't sweet no more. Memphis, get my supper in New Orleans. Eat my breakfast in Memphis, get my supper in New Orleans. Cause I'm going to see a woman I ain't never seen. Well, I had the ticket agent, how long has the train been gone? Well, I had the ticket agent, how long has the train been gone? He said, y'all go the train at the Fair Brown left you alone. I could buy me no ticket, but I walked back to the door. I could buy me no ticket, but I walked back to the door. Cause my brother done left town and ain't coming back no more. And I woke up this morning and I shown up on my mind. Well, I woke up this morning and I shown up on my mind. I had to raise the conversation when they laughed and they keep from crying.
See, I left home at 11 years old. Well, what you call a kid running away. I played at Holton, Louisiana, at the Juke Bell House. I left there, went to Plaquemine, Louisiana, and from there I went to Ferry, Louisiana. I played at Henderson's Roy Garden up until I was 14. Oh, I was playing boogie woogies ever since I was 12, 13 years old. Well, we just called up walking basses at the time. Joe. I come up to Tallulah, Louisiana, and then in 1922 high water ran us out of Louisiana. So I come over to Vicksburg, and I played there, and we originated numbers like Vicksburg Blues, 44 Blues. It's the same thing. It's a blues. It's a bell house honky-tonk blues. People dance by it, did the shimmy by that. You know. It's a blues we just steady made up. You could keep adding to it, you know. These are the first Vicksburg blues I made. I got the Vicksburg blues and I sing 'em in anywhere I go. I got the Vicksburg blues and I sing 'em in anywhere I go. Now the reason why I sing 'em My babe said she didn't want me no more. I got the big spike blues and I'll sing 'em anywhere I please. I got the big spike blues and I'll sing 'em anywhere I please. Now the reason I sing 'em to give my poor heart some ease. I can sit right here, look at Vicksburg on the hill. I taught him to a guy named Lee Green in Sunhammer, Louisiana. And on later years, then he taught him to Roosevelt. So they beat me to Chicago and put him out.
There's a fellow by the name of Lee Green. They all call him Poke Chops. And he was the first guy I ever heard play the 44 blues. Lee Green, he took a lot of time out to teach me how to use my left hand on 10th bass. In music, you take a pretty good stretch to stretch 10 keys with your one left hand there. So, but my hands was kind of small, but I would skip and jump them, but he showed me how it was done. And Green taught me how to play them, but we still play them different. After I learned the fundamental of it, learned how to do it quite natural, I put my soul to it, which was different from his. But he's the one responsible for the 44 blues as far as I'm concerned. I mean, but I wrote the words myself. It's my own words. So this is how I done it. This is the way they played the blues in 1926 and 29 and all through there. Lord, I walked all night long with my 44 in my hand. Lord, I walked all night long with my 44 in my hand. I was looking for my woman and I found her with another man. Oh, my 44 so long, Lord, it made my shoulder sore. Oh, my 44 so long, Lord, it made my shoulder sore.
after Tijuana, water, I ain't gonna wear my 44 no more.
For your mama, work on your daddy's phone. Tell me, baby, how you want you rolling down, doggone you. Tell me, baby, how you want rolling. Do just like my old time ride. I had money, my friends all gang around, doggone me. I had money, my friends all gang around. Now I'm broken and got no money, my friends all turned me down. Got up in the morning, blue standing at my door, doggone me. Woke up in the morning, blue standing in my door. Says I come here to stay with you, ain't gonna leave no more. I said blue, why don't you let me alone, all my boy? I said blue, why don't you let for me alone? You've been following me ever since the day I born. Baby, had a falling out soon this morning. Me and my baby had a falling down. Well, I would hate to tell you what it was about.
The only way that anyone can ever play blues, you just got to have them. You got to experience something in life. You've been troubled, you've been broke, you've been hungry, no job, no money. The one you loved has deserted you. That makes you blue. Blues don't derive from persons that just get up and just say, I'm just going to sing the blues. He's got to have a feeling, he's got to have something within, and he can bring it out. Just how he feels about it. Blues ain't nothing but a good man feeling bad, no how. That's all that is. But he's feeling bad over something. But no man in good spirit, no man in good heart can't sing the blues, neither play them. There never has been, never will be. But the natural blues come directly from a person's heart.
Springs. I met Anna on Colorado Springs. Long time my old used to time be, my meeting didn't mean a thing. Every day we meet on Colorado Springs. Every day we meet on Colorado Springs. All she wanted to hear is my music and me to sing. I'll always sing the Colorado blues. I'll always sing the Colorado blues. Even till this day, it always be news. Colorado Springs, water drink so good. Colorado Springs, drink so good. Even over Hannah, I'd be willing to lose my blood.